Welcome to Riverbend Talent on WBGZ. Brought to you by the Halpin Music Company.
And by our guest tonight, Mr. Matt Van Voorhis of Macias Insurance.
Matt V. What's up, Mr. Matt V?
How you gentlemen doing?
Well, we're here because of you. Thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But
We got Matt Squared tonight,
Matt Squared,
Mm-hmm.
Matt
Also-
V, and Matt T.
a.k.a.
Second
Stubblefield.
We got Matt to the second power here.
Double your displeasure.
Let's just be glad Joe just double your displeasure. Was that a double mint commercial? No.
No for copyright infringement.
No. I'm just really glad that you guys are here and Joe Cox isn't.
yeah, you don't want Joe in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Joe Cox makes sweet love to his bass guitar.
I mean,
that dude,
he's doing it right now.
he is a smooth playing fool right there,
Yes,
man.
He's a player.
Yeah, so welcome back to the show,
Thank
man.
you for having me.
Thanks, man.
It's been a minute.
Uh-huh. It's a pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, I almost
Can we
didn't.
say the P word? Sorry. You can edit that out, right?
I almost didn't recognize you post-pandemic.
Right.
Everything's changed
Everything's
so much,
changed.
right?
Everything's
Mainly my eyes. I see everything differently now.
You got pink eye, man. No, I'm kidding.
That was a shot in the eye for the. Well, what's been happening with you guys during the pandemic? What's been the word, man?
Matt's
I know
probably
you
got more excitement going on than I do.
Man, laying low, picking on the couch a little bit, and figuring out what normal people do that don't play music 3 or 4 times a week. You know, that's what I told my wife. I was like, "This is what people do, huh?" She's like, "Well, normal people, yes."
You want to watch TV?
Yeah, we got a TV.
TV is its name is television.
said-
TV's a nickname, and nicknames are for friends, and television's no friend of mine.
I said, "No, dear, turn on the big Z."
That's right.
Radio, my constant companion.
That's right.
But you've been playing steady at JJ Thermos, right?
JJ Thermos
Wednesday.
Wednesdays are back on. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. So
How
it's-
long you been doing that now? A month or
that's
so?
been back only about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Steady.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna go until they say we
Yeah,
can't anymore.
yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm in.
Oh, here comes a memo. Nope, got to stop again.
Yeah. Another cheap plug though. Be it out at the Prairie Inn on
Monday.
This
Yep.
coming Monday.
Monday.
There you go.
So
JJ Thermos. I haven't made it down there yet, but that's like that. Have you done any of the axe throwing? That's like
it's
what
at
is
the
that?
other corner. I have not done the
It's
axe
like
throwing.
right down.
I
the-
wouldn't do that in the bar.
Yeah,
I would. I'm gonna take his axes down here.
But I mean,
throw
have you
'em.
walked down to the axe throwing place?
Oh.
It's like right down from it, isn't it?
Yeah, my wife's there.
That's ins-
They go down, drink beer, and throw axes.
That's
That's
crazy.
not what you want your wife to get good at.
Okay, what is the insurance
Oh,
on a
I've
place
just-
where you drink beer and throw axes?
I don't know how they do it. I know I can't get it done, but
Insurance.
I'm not taking that one back to the office. But
I mean, every
we'll see.
every now and again, I want I'm at a place and I wonder that, like, what's the insurance? The Moonrise Hotel over there next to the pageant. You're 20 stories up on a rooftop drinking.
Yeah.
What's the insurance on that bar, man? Like,
Probably not best that I don't comment.
I think you can. I think you can have the axe throwers come to a private party, so it's like door-to-door axe throwing,
door to door.
Yeah.
right?
Nice.
I'd seen that recently. Somebody had hired them for their event.
Oh my gosh.
Mobile axe throwing.
Yeah.
That's a new twist.
They bring
So
a
you're gonna be my new son-in-law. What do you do for a living? Door-to-door axe throwing. I mean, you might as well say you're a folk singer, right?
Right. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to go over too good.
Show up with a ponytail to your clean cut people. So hey, I'm in a band. We thought you were gonna date an axe thrower, but
Oh my gosh, door-to-door axe throwing. I'm going to YouTube that when I get home just to see what comes up. That's interesting.
see the axe fly through the front door. They're here.
I drive past every time I go past there. I see JJ Thermos and the New Atlantis is down there and all this stuff. But I'm
Looks
like,
good down there.
You
that
know, it's a
axe
nice
throwing
place.
place really blows my mind that people are drinking beer and chucking axes in the same
mine too.
building.
Yeah, that's a. It's
got
really
it.
nice bar though. It's clean. It's new.
Yeah,
Got
nice.
nice, very hardworking people run that joint. So it's
And for those trying to catch up, that's in the Eastgate Plaza.
Yeah, it's like by where the old Godfather's, pretty close to
down
where.
at the other corner, down towards the hockey rink.
Yeah, JJ's down there. I keep thinking of the axe throwing place.
Axis
Sorry,
axe.
I got axes on the brain. I got to get it off. Axis.
Play it.
Played Julia's back in the 90s.
I'm not gigging.
Julia's, that's right.
Right.
I remember playing Julia's.
Still there.
Yeah, wow. That was there was me, our band, and a couple other bands too. I can't even remember. It's like 4 or 5 bands. That was a fun show.
Oh,
That's
it's
how you
Banquet
did it
Center.
back then. You had to.
You said playing Julius. I was like, what? I was kind of waiting to see how that played out. But
We're talking about we're talking about Pavlov's dog, Julia. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, to be honest.
I'm afraid you do. That's even worse.
Right? Even scarier. So, yeah, JJ Thermos right by the ice arena, down there, and a nice clean bar. Huh?
It is.
I'm gonna have
Place, new.
Got to make it down there and check the place out.
Good food, nice folks. So.
Right on, man. Every Wednesday night, what time you start there? Is it an after work deal?
Oh, yeah, it's a 5 to 8.
Oh, yeah.
Dream job for a 50-year-old musician.
Wednesday, 5 to 8.
Wednesday, 5 to 8. Yeah. Can I stop at 7?
I could make it home for Matlock.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Golden Girls is on, man. I got to get home.
If I don't stop till 8, I'm going to miss Angela Lansbury.
Cabbage rolls are burning.
Oh my gosh. When did we all get old? Remember when we were young?
No, we're not.
Oh man. So that's it's been a weird year though. Like for I mean, we were just talking with Big George Brock Jr. last week about not only the musicians and the bar owners, but like the sound companies, light companies, and like Dennis said, the fans. I mean, I've seen less live music in 2020 than like any year since '83. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. But you're getting out there and doing a little bit. You got the Prairie Inn coming up. You got every Wednesday at JJ Thermos. Got the little you got the whole record deal. Record. What's the name of the store?
Riverbend
Records. I said it
Riverbend
wrong.
Records.
I can't remember that name for some reason. I don't
like,
have anything to connect it to.
What's the
Riverbend.
name of our show?
Finally, I've got one way to remember it. I couldn't put that together. I was
I
trying
don't
to
think he
of
remembers. He's just playing it off like he does
Are
remember.
you guys
the name.
affiliated?
Our show's called The Audio Farm.
I knew it. I knew he'd fail. I could see in his eyes.
Yeah, he's
That
forgotten all
same
about you. He's moved
shiftiness. That same shiftiness I used to
he's-
see on the deadline.
He's moved on.
Would you whisper in my ear? Come back here.
Yeah.
You say 2 for 5, 3 for 10. That's not a good deal. You're trying to fool me with that one, aren't you?
I almost threw a name out there. West Stadium. Getting 3 for 5 back by the concession stand.
I'm just saying. You ever run into those guys? 2 for 5, 3 for 10. Wait a minute. The math don't add up. Someone might be like, I'll take the 3 for 10. Not
All your
this
discount.
guy. Right? I know. I used to love that. I miss the deadline. People whispering weirdness in your ear. You're like, oh, yeah, okay. Wait, I don't know. If you've been there, you know. Anyway, we better move on from
For real.
that subject. Yeah. Good times. You guys, your band kind of got together through the Grateful Dead lot. You all kind of went to a show together, didn't you?
That's the Stubblefield band we're talking about. Right?
Well, that's where the Stubblefield.
Well, we
band
was just
Big
talking
Day.
about Matt. I don't think we ever talked about the
Oh, yeah,
Stubblefield
you're right.
band up
We
to
did
this
not
point.
introduce
Edley
them.
was-
I got to
Bobby
catch
was- Edley was
everybody
broke
up
down.
that's listening.
Yeah.
They're like, "Are we sitting at somebody's table?" No, you're listening to the radio, and this is a show. And so that's why I got to throw the Stubblefield band in there in case folks are like,
Instead of just
"Now, "Who are they
band,
talking
they're
about?"
like, these
Yeah.
dudes aren't in the band.
And plus, I just did like 4 Stubblefields right in a row. Now that's 5, so it's
There
starting
you
to sink
go.
in, man. You got to,
Yeah.
know,
What was it again?
repeat, right?
Stubblefield.
Repetition works, Dennis.
MattTallMusic.com, MattTallMusic.com,
Yeah.
MattTallMusic.com.
Find me on Facebook.
Now wait a minute. I went to MattTallMusic.com.
Maybe Instagram because Facebook's so hateful. Find me on
my
Instagram.
gosh.
I went to the MattTall.com and the Speak No Evil, Hear No Evil, but none of them were working, man.
Oh, yeah?
Kept saying
Don't
it was,
go.
it was
Just
yesterday.
find me on Facebook. I'll keep it
Facebook,
posted.
yeah. All right.
I'll put that post.
Yeah.
Everybody goes to Facebook.
Someday we'll look
Right.
back and go, remember websites?
I'm going to start nailing posters up and flyers on phone poles in downtown. I think that's
There
what
you
we're going
go.
back
We're going
to.
way back.
I'm gonna get me a staple gun and a copier, and I'm gonna print some flyers off and just staple them up like we used to.
And to make the flyers, you're going to get an old newspaper and cut out the words.
Oh yeah, those
Looks like a serial killer's playing a show.
Is that your flyer or your manifesto?
I still want a serial killer font for my emails, man, where I could type people's emails and it's all in serial killer.
That is a great font.
Well, I used to always think, when I was out promoting that the people that are going to the bars weren't at home on their computers, so I like that idea. But now they're carrying their phones around with them, so
You had instant access.
yeah, you got to
What do we
double
do
it up.
next?
You got to
Well, let's
do
see.
flyers and Facebook or
Stand in the
whatever.
corner and scream.
Yeah,
Stupid
Just yell things
Facebook.
out. Go up in front of the courthouse.
Take a-
hold a big sign.
take a picture
can't
of your
find-
flyer
Yeah, the
and
crazy
then
people
post it
do.
to Facebook.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got an idea. All these like political rallies, and whether it's for something or against something, who cares? Just show up with you're a big promotion for your show. You know?
Right.
been with it for a while.
People are all like, white pies matter, or whatever they say. I don't know.
Rallies.
I
You could
tried
be
that.
like, yeah, I'm going to be at,
I
Prairie.
tried that at a Cardinal game once.
Yeah, how'd it
One
go?
side said we support the Cardinals, and the other side had our website on it. So when you stood up,
Right.
they took our sign.
We're going to have this. Sir.
And we argued. We were like, hey, there's advertising all around the park. Why can't we do it?
And they're like, because they
Get your wallet
paid.
out.
Well, I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah.
See, I like your idea of putting the Cardinals on the other side, so when they come, you flip. Hey, I'm just rooting for the
Yeah,
home team.
yeah, that's
You
what we're
root,
trying.
Root. Yeah, that's a good idea. But you show up at those rallies, you get on all the.
Yeah.
Did I say white pies matter? What's wrong with me?
I'm not
Have
sure.
you ever had a white pie? It's really good. Egg whites and
Coconut.
flour and yeah.
Coconut cream pie.
I think they're yellow.
White, some meringue.
They serve them at the Burton Cafe in Benton, Illinois. That's all I know. The only time I ever had
We're
one.
spinning out of control here.
Never.
Are we on the radio?
I don't think
What's
so.
going
I don't
on
think
here?
it's not on.
Back
All
at
right,
the kitchen
We're just-
table.
this is just the warm up.
We
We are. We're warming up.
Look, I'm ready now. Can we start the show?
Let's shift into
All right,
the
go
show.
ahead. Let's count down.
Hit the record
3,
button.
2, 1, go. Welcome to Riverbend Talent, brought to you by Halpin Music, Macias Insurance,
Yeah.
Matt Van Forest.
Matt Van
There we
Forest.
go. Thanks for the
Stubblefield's here tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, thanks for having us. Glad
Like, subscribe. We do all that? No, we don't. That's something else.
Hey, it's
But
it is 6:15.
We do talk about what's going on.
On a Thursday night here in the Riverbend.
It's getting late.
That's right. There are a few things already happening right at this moment that we should inform the people about. Otherwise, they're going to miss them.
All right.
Let's start with the Sea Shanties, Morrison's Irish Pub.
That's just a bright idea.
That is a place to go drink Irish whiskey and sing along. You don't even have to be a singer. The whole crowd's going to be singing. You can just kind of sing quiet in the corner. Or get drunk and scream it. Who cares? It's a sing-along. It's the Sea Shanties.
Yep.
We got the open mic night. Jamie Dunn at the Région Cajun Piano Bar right down the road.
Yep.
The Truckers, 7 to 11 at Fast Eddie's Bone Air.
Jeff Walker's band.
Yep.
And Joe Walker?
Jeff.
Huh?
Jeff
Jeff Walker.
Walker.
I'm like, Joe Walker.
Jerry Jeff Walker?
Jerry Jeff. I love me some Jerry Jeff Walker.
He's playing drums at Bonner tonight.
Cool. I'm going down to see Jerry Jeff Walker play some drums tonight. 7 to 11 at Fast Eddie's Bone Air. All fake news. All none of this. But
Sort of. Jeff Walker, right?
Jeff Walker.
We got that right.
He's the drummer of the Truckers, and they're going to be down at Fast Eddie's. Sean Garrett's going to be at Gino's 140 Club. I think that's pretty much a steady Thursday night from 5 to 9 p.m. now.
So far, they got a tent there, so we'll see how long they go.
Yeah. Piano Joe, 6 p.m. at the Prairie Inn in Dorsey. So Piano Joe's going to be at the Prairie Inn tonight. But when are you going to be there? Monday night?
Monday night.
Monday night. Matt Tall will be there Monday night. But tonight, go see Piano Joe. He plays the guitar.
Right?
I don't know. I don't think that's
I might
true.
know that.
Right. Sam 4, 7 to 9 at George's local brew in Jerseyville. Probably on the rooftop still, I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe they're inside. But Sam 4.
Well, it's warm tonight, so I'd want to
be on the roof tonight, man. It'd be a beautiful night to be on the rooftop at George's. Go up and get you a proper dirty martini at George's local brew. We got Darnell Harvey, son of Steve Harvey. No, that's not true. We got Darnell Harvey, 6 p.m. at the Old Herald Brewery in Collinsville.
Him and Jerry Jeff Walker should start a band.
His other brother, Darnell, will be there, too.
My other brother Darnell and my other brother Darnell. Dude, those guys were awesome, man.
You are was a genius.
There we go. We got Bobby Rollins at Deutz Village Inn of the famous Rollins family.
Yeah.
Granny Rockers fame. Mo Pleasure, 6 p.m., Patrick's in Granite City. And finally, rounding out your Thursday night, the Skylark Brothers Duo, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Global Brew in Edwardsville.
And that's just what we found.
That's just what we found. There's probably 2 or 3 other things going on, but probably not.
That's pretty good for a Thursday.
Not a pandemic Thursday. I'm going to take it. It's all right for we're going to call it mid-pandemic.
Pre-second wave.
Yeah, pre-second wave.
Pending.
Pending. Patent pending. I don't know on what exactly. Yeah, that's it's so weird to even say that. Post-pandemic, pre-pandemic.
Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 8.
I've already moved I've worked my way through all the phases already. Most people don't know this.
I think
you
people
can
know.
go onto my website and I'll help you work your way through for $59.99. I'll talk you through the pandemic.
Yeah. I'll give you a 1-week subscription.
I think you're on to something.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't really know what's going on.
COVID counselor.
Oh my God. Call me your COVID counselor. Yeah. So, I see you haven't paid your $59.99 yet. As soon as that payment comes through, I'll tell you how to get through this. But I'm dying. Yeah, I know. Some people are only in it for the money. I don't know. All right, so let's talk about Friday real quick. Let's run down the Friday, get it over with. What do you think?
All right, if you want to.
I want you to.
Oh, you two.
I haven't heard your voice enough.
I don't think you two's torn right
It doesn't
now.
make the people on Friday feel very special, though, because you're just like, get it over with.
Man.
Feel bad for the Friday people. They kind of left out. Thursday was like, yeah, and then you're like, Friday, get them over with. Who cares
Yeah.
who plays on Friday?
All right, on Friday we've got DJ karaoke.
That's what it was. Started with the DJ, so
You know what? We got DJ Taraoke, third shoot, and we're going to be talking tonight after the show. We're going to do one of those pre-recorded interviews. We're talking to Frankie from Dr. Vegas. They're going to be a third shoot for the Halloween party in 2 weeks. So that's going to be a little throwdown down there at third shoot, bringing Dr. Z in. But tonight, or no, not tonight, tomorrow night, Friday, October 23rd, you can catch Taraoke.
all right, I'll take it from here.
Thank you.
Borderline at Fast Eddie's Bon Air on Friday. Open mic with Paul Light at Chez, Marilyns.
Yeah.
Keith Shannon going to be doing the Morrison's Irish Pub. Lady Luck out at Baker's and Hale and Godfrey. Deadmans Bridge at Doc Holliday's and Cottage Chills on Friday night. Flip the Frog at the Moose in Wood River. Could be any moose, but this one's in Wood River. Sarah
Could have been
Gallagher,
any moose.
That's right. Sarah Gallagher, 6 p.m. at Reese's Brewery in Edwardsville. Lanny and Julie at Big Daddy's in Edwardsville. MRF concert series continues. Speaking of mooses, right? That's the Moose River Festival, MRF concert series. Soul Shine Groove, going to handle it at the Moose in Edwardsville.
That's genius of them using MRF
I think so.
promote that. That is great. The Moose River Festival.
I think that's Brian Stroggy, guitar player for those guys.
For the
For
Soul Shine Groove. Nice.
He's a sharp man.
Nice. I'm unfamiliar with them, but I do like the way the Moose is promoting that with the MRF. It got my attention. I'm like, Mississippi River Festival's back. Grateful Dead's coming to Edwardsville.
Yeah. No, that's a moose.
No, it's just,
no.
but no, let's not go there. But Soul Shine Groove will be at the Moose in Edwardsville. Awesome.
Right. Scott Marlin, 6 p.m. at the Cabin at Judy Creek on Friday, and Glen Carbon, Off the Record Comedy, taking place at Old Herald Brewery in Collinsville. And let's see, it's JC Sibila, Max Pryce, Ronaldo Mercado, and Adam Thacker.
None of those are funny names. Come on, comedians, work on your name. You
What about-
made me laugh. Not
Adam Whacker.
Max Pryce ain't bad. Could be minimum price.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you.
The minimum price is in advance, $10 at the door.
I'm Max Price, and this is my brother Min Price.
And my other brother Max. So it's $10 in advance, $15 at the door, and that includes a free drink.
Ah, there
I
you
bet he's
go.
listening to us right now saying these guys aren't funny.
Oh man,
Yeah. Well, the one guy thinks he's funny. He keeps laughing like he's funny, but he ain't said nothing funny yet.
I know funny, and he's not funny.
Yeah,
He's not it.
He is not it. Here
So,
we go.
3 more for Friday. Well, Doc
right.
Holliday's doing Friday and Saturday at
Deutz.
Deutz. in Pontoon Beach. Isaiah Christian doing Georgia's local brew in Jerseyville on Friday, and Steve Klein, 6 p.m. at the Prairie Inn in Dorsey, where Matt Toll will be on Monday.
Got a lot of plugs for that.
We're plugging you, man.
Yeah, you kidding
Are
me?
you working it for me?
They're going to be packed. They're going to be like, we never had this many people
I
here.
actually talked to Steve today. He's working on. They're working up something good for that. I think that's gonna be a good show.
Okay.
Those guys do it hard. Anybody can full out sing Journey songs.
Yeah.
Right.
talent.
Right. Steve Perry can't even do that.
Not anymore. Not legally.
Right. Or physically.
They hired the guy on YouTube, didn't they?
I heard he owns a minor league baseball team and comes out and sings before every game.
No, that was the San
then
Francisco
gets sued.
Giants.
Oh, is it the San
Yeah,
Francisco?
he's a big
team?
fan, and like they'll play "Don't Stop Believin'"
Oh yeah.
when they start rallying, and he'll come running down and sing along. You can't hear him, because you can just see him like his vein popping out of his neck. He's trying real hard,
So I know he's singing.
but they're playing his version of it, of course,
Right.
not the Filipino version.
Now the new guy who
Filipino version.
that they got a new singer who's a young Filipino guy.
They found him on YouTube.
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah, they
Like a
found
Journey
him on
cover band or
YouTube.
Won a
something?
contest, I think.
Yeah. And
No one's called Pigpen or me.
Killed it.
They've seen us on YouTube, but
yeah, Journey could have called me. They could have said, "Hey, I seen you singing our songs on YouTube. You're terrible." But they didn't even bother calling me to tell me how terrible I was.
apparently the story goes
Started Tom Waits cover band.
they're about to get
Tom Waits called me when needed me to be Tom Waits.
Now I
There you
can
go.
handle that.
There you go.
If Tom Waits or Captain Beefheart called, I could maybe
I
do
mean-
that. But other than that, I'm out. Right? Oh my gosh! Now there's another one of those bands. I think it's like Survivor has a really young singer who's like 18, 20 years old, something like that. And Graham Pagano was up playing. Oh, where was he? He said he was playing like out east somewhere in the middle of Illinois. And he said some guy comes up to him and they're talking. He's like, "Yeah, I'm in a band too." He's like, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" He's like, "Oh, I'm a singer." "Oh yeah, what band you in?" "Survivor." And he said he didn't know what to think about it. He thought, this guy's like, he must have his own band named Survivor. He's young.
know.
He went home and Googled it. No, he's the singer for the band Survivor. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, man. He should have known that he had the eye of the tiger at the time. He couldn't see. No, you're not. Look at your eyes. Take your glasses off. Let's see your eyes.
So have you guys ever met anyone who claimed to be in Head East?
Not yet either.
Other than Head East, no.
Okay. Well, the reason I say it,
Only-
if you go to their website, you ought to see the list of players that's been in that band. It's like 50 people.
It's like the Little River Band.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different Little River Bands that tour the country, and none of them have ever been in the Little River Band.
Right?
Somebody bought the name Little River Band, and they just...
Now, when I
Damn,
worked
man.
with Head East, their keyboard player was still original. And he was
You
old.
think?
He said he was.
Okay.
And what I really remember is he was missing a key on his keyboard, and they were touring. And I asked him as we were setting up, I said, "What do you do if you're supposed to play that note?" And he looked at me and goes, "I skip it." I'm like, "All right, whatever, dude."
87 of them.
I mean, they were all right guys,
all
but it was.
Steve? You have all his teeth?
No, and I said, "What do you do when you want to chew with that tooth?" He said, "I skip it." No, no, that's true. I don't. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's fun. He did look up the Head East lineup one time. It's like 50 people in that band. You're like,
Yeah, they just probably just rotate.
Yeah.
They were nice when I played with them.
There's a little more to the story. There's this guy that was hanging around us at the time claiming to be a ex-member of Head East.
yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
I didn't see his name on there.
Yeah, everybody's like, did you pull it up right then and go, let's see here?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that in the age of cell phones. You could, you could,
Oh really? Oh
you could
really?
debug him right now.
Wikipedia says different.
I'm sorry.
No,
Not buying.
that's funny, yeah, because that guy he claimed to play with Head East forever. When I worked with him, he didn't play with him then. I don't know about you. they
All it
listed
takes
off-
is one night, right?
yeah, one night, man. Yeah, so yeah, I maybe even just a warm up session.
Yeah.
Hey man, can I just sit in
Maybe
with
a
you guys
tryout.
on your sound
Yeah.
check so I can get
Right.
my name on the
Now
list?
tune your guitar.
Bad audition counts, right?
A bad audition, yeah. Then I've been in a lot of bands. Bad auditions count. Oh man, well that's good stuff. I hadn't thought about headies for a minute. I'll be honest, they don't cross my mind all that often. You ever play at the Speakeasy in Breeze, or Germantown, Illinois?
No.
Back in the day, I thought you guys probably played there. It was a really big, like one of these, monstrous clubs or whatever, and that's Hetty's hometown, so they play there.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I met them cats at.
That's why everybody claims to be in the band.
Right.
Because
Old
they're
town.
from around
It's
here.
everybody in that town.
I've actually run into people who've claimed to be in our band, which I don't know why they would do that, but
That's best. Hey guys, I was in Stubblefield. You ever heard of them?
You might have been at one point.
I mean, the 90s were fuzzy.
or something.
That's hilarious.
to make that a little clearer, actually it's always a female, and they're asking me if such and such was ever in our band. So I'm assuming somebody was trying to,
Making a play.
get
There you
somewhere.
go. Right.
Once again, why they chose our band, probably the name maybe. That's about it.
Yeah, that could work.
Maybe they didn't like girls.
It could have been that. Yeah.
They like girls who can kick their butt. I like girls who throw me around in a mosh pit. It's awesome. Dude, seriously, you ever, since you've been an adult, you ever had a girl pick you up and carry you like a baby? It's fun. Seriously.
I don't think that's happened since I was a baby.
I had it happen 4 or 5 years ago at a Jeffapalooza. Not only did Jennifer pick me up, she carried me all the way up the stairs and rocked me like a baby. It's fun. Get a piggyback ride. It's a fun thing to do, man.
I thought that was Murph Dog that did that to you. See, only he knew that joke, so
Yeah.
that's the guy that told
think
us he
you
was
got
in Head East.
Oh, tie-in. You tied it in.
He brought it back. I thought we were going to let that one go. He brought it
I don't remember his name, but that's what they called him.
This is what I remember about Murph Dog.
He's probably listening.
I was.
Make sure you
That's
get it
okay.
accurate.
No, I don't mind. I was in a band with Mike Reedy, and Mike Reedy and him were good friends. And Mike
I know
Reedy,
he's listening.
Mike Reedy had to borrow a guitar. I don't remember what happened. He pawned his or something. God knows. But he had to borrow a guitar, and Murph Dog probably had several, but he gave him a pink one with lipstick prints that said "Kiss" on it.
Nice.
And
Daisy Rock.
Reedy taped newspaper over the gig because he couldn't bring himself to do it.
And tore it up, I'm sure.
Oh yeah! It was hilarious. When he showed up with that guitar, I was just laughing so hard. We're playing like Club 367 that weekend, and he's all like, "Kiss." Ooh. Oh man, good times.
Should
Good
play some
times.
Survivor.
So you guys are, yeah, Survivor, back at it. You guys, you can look at some Survivor vinyls Saturday.
Yeah.
while you're at
Maybe,
Riverbend
maybe.
Records. I bet he's.
I
got one.
bet he does
I
too,
do.
actually.
That's Billy Hurst, right? Is opening up Riverbend Records.
Yeah.
Star Search winner. Billy Hurst.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won Star Search.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
No.
when he was pretty. Yeah,
Ed McMahon crowned him.
No kidding.
you could probably YouTube it at this point, but he was also like an Elvis entertainer at the age of like 4 or something
Yeah.
like that.
He's a man of
Tiny
many talents.
Elvis.
Right? He was tiny Elvis, man.
I think that's what he went by. Actually.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tiny.
Yeah, tiny Elvis. Yeah, I forgot about all the stars.
So the grand opening is Saturday.
Yeah, lots of vinyl to be had. I'm going to cover my whole wall in vinyl. I'm going to like wallpaper my. No, not really.
He's got a lot of inventory in there.
He does.
We stopped by and looked at the setup the other day. There's a lot of
Is that
lot of stuff in there.
the plaza by the donut shop?
That's
Yeah,
right next door to
yeah.
Mr. Donut. It was, I think,
The
when
former
that-
Black Sporting Goods.
And I think
Okay.
Black's
Yeah.
was an
Black's-
original tenant in that, but and it's a condo technically, but I think he was one of the original businesses in there. He's using all that square footage.
Wow.
2,000 square feet or something.
Wow,
And,
that Black's
they
is
have
pretty good.
Filled it up,
Yeah.
and it looks really nice.
And then Black's has moved. They didn't shut down. They just moved.
Black's moved down to Godfrey Road.
Yeah, they moved down to Godfrey Road, and I still go to Mr. Donuts every Tuesday morning, get some biscuits and gravy. I love my biscuits and gravy from the Mr. Donuts.
Yeah, and isn't
Breakfast for less than $3. That's
Isn't
awesome.
that the only one you told me?
That is the only Mr.
North
Donuts
America,
left
right?
in America.
Uh-huh.
And the owner of the original owner of Mr. Donuts and the owner of Dunkin' Donuts were brother-in-laws, and there's a million Mr. Donuts in Asia still.
Man,
but we got the only one left in America. And there's a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner in Chicago. How's that work out? Mr. Donuts is so much better. So, I'm sorry, Dunkin' Donuts.
And
I don't know
China's
what
our
you guys are-
enemy.
Yeah.
But
They've been-
because they like
That
donuts.
happened.
So
Right, you like donuts?
We need to get their yellow out of our red, white, and blue. They've been going pee-pee in our coat for years. I'm sorry, people. I don't mean any of that. I don't know what I'm saying. I really,
You can only fly in so many. You know?
you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I hate nobody unless you've been mean to me.
so this is noon to 4 is what I got written down.
Noon
What
to
time
4,
did?
we're gonna pop in and jam. I don't know. We'll play an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
See how things go. Maybe 1-ish. We're kind of just playing it by ear.
All right.
We're winging it.
Gonna play the
It's more about
crowd.
the
We'll be
records.
there.
If there's a bunch of people up there dancing, having a good time, you don't want to quit. I know you.
No, you're right.
I know you. You won't stop till 10 o'clock if there's a crowd of people
I'll have to-
dancing.
I'll have to tear it down so I can get to Prairie Town on Monday.
Right, exactly. Right. But I know you, man. And I mean, I know you.
yeah.
In the biblical sense. Isn't that the weirdest way to say that in the biblical sense? I'm sorry.
Uncomfortable.
It sounds
even
very
in the Bible.
uncomfortable.
So is this electric Stubblefield or
Nah, be a little acoustic.
No, we're pretty simple. We're under a tent.
Yeah, I think Joe's bringing the upright bass and
Ooh, nice.
Now, you want to see
We'll bring
somebody
out the-
wrestle a upright bass? Joe Cox is your man.
Wrestle it.
That's what you call it, wrestling.
He climbs all over that thing.
I don't blame him.
Is that like when your Boy Scout leader wants to wrestle with you, kind of wrestling? Or is that-
Whatever in the Boy Scout.
I keep getting emails about that. You guys getting those emails
I've
too?
seen the commercials. I know where you're going.
Hey, you want to be part of a class action suit?
lawsuit.
Yes,
Right.
I do. But like,
Or if you have erectile dysfunction, there's one of those right under
Yeah, there's
that.
going to be like
Same-
one guy that gives testimony. Dennis?
first,
I was just
Tell
kidding.
us
I
your
just want to get paid.
hey guys, listen.
I wasn't even in the Scouts.
I really, me either. But I want it on the money. So tell me, is this sound believable? First, he gained my trust. Then he gave. I'm trying to come up with my story for the lawyers. And I'm trying to be believable here. No, I'm not part of that action suit.
Right? How about the Facebook one? You sign up for that one?
That one is coming, probably, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing, so I figure it's legit, right?
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know
I gave
what
my
I-
Social Security number, credit cards. I just made a small down payment of $5,000 to put me on the list to get me in the suit.
Yeah.
See, I'm actually
I'm
just.
sure it's all on the up and up.
I'm sure it's all on the up and up. That is the phrase that pays. I'm sure it's all on the up and up. Ding, ding, ding.
That's what he said.
Oh my gosh! Look, I'm going to start my own Facebook since we're all recreational marijuana. I'm starting my own just for people who are on the pot, and it's going to be called Spacebook. And if you want to join, like I'm the only member right now, so I got no one to talk to because I just started it just now when I said it. But if you guys,
Social.
You better say patent pending.
patent pending, Facebook patent pending.
Right.
Oh man! Anyway,
So, what's it like to walk in a record store and smell that vinyl again, like the old days?
Still smells like Needs foot oil from Black.
Yeah.
It was a little heavy of varnish, actually, but it looks pretty good. They've done a lot in a short amount of time, and it's if you've been in the Blacks building, it looks totally different and
Man.
looks old school record store. I think that's what he's going for.
Nice.
but smells like mink oil and donuts, fried chicken, maybe. I
We
don't know.
both had COVID, so we couldn't smell anything.
We both on the way down Albee, there was right by where the Pink Cow, the creamery is there down. Right past that, the next house has a haunted house set up in the biggest letters, COVID-19 here. Or something like, that's the right. I'm like, that's genius. I don't think you're gonna get many people coming. COVID candy,
Yeah.
COVID candy.
COVID-19 would be a great band name, really. If
That
you're
is
like,
great.
If you're like a punk
Something's
band,
coming.
that'd
Oh,
be an
yeah.
awesome band
I
name.
think it's taken.
Nobody would
Yeah,
show up. but
actually.
you would be awesome.
You would think we would have just all kinds of new albums coming out from
would
all
think.
the musician downtime that we've had over the past
I
year.
think a lot of people just enjoy their downtime.
Yeah, and it might have been.
I had all these big plans, and I was like, "You kidding? I can't play for a long time. I'm gonna go in the studio in the basement, get some stuff done." And I was like, "Oh man, I'm not doing anything.
Man.
This is nice."
Or at least a single from everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, because that's what's in now, right? Just
One
a
song at a
single
time.
song, yeah.
'Cause that's just people can't write full albums anymore.
Or pay attention for more than
Right,
2
that's
minutes.
Right, and it has to be 3 minutes.
Right.
That's a long song. I don't have that much time.
Yeah, Yeah.
I like 23-minute songs. It's my favorite time
I know.
for a song to last 23
I had
minutes.
a song down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. This lady down in Nashville, she was like, "Oh, that's great. Can you make it any shorter?" I was like, "Yeah, if I take that whole meaningful verse out of it, sure, I can turn it into a piece of crap like people down there would want. If you want, I can change all the chords and words too, if you want.
Could you take out everything but the hook?
I could, I could turn it into a totally meaningless turd that thrives in Nashville like most of it.
Yeah.
But no,
Well,
over.
if you're going to bother going to Nashville, just spend all your time in East Nashville.
Yeah.
The rest of Nashville's it's Nash
Well,
Vegas.
There's a whole lot of people that, oh, God bless you, you're so talented, God bless you. Can I have some of your money now? Every person down there that's ever said, God bless you to me has tried to screw me over. It's unfortunate, but I'm a little jaded right now.
Yeah, you look a little jaded.
I
I
am.
like it. I like
I
that.
am.
It's a pretty hot look on you.
Yeah, they aggravate me. Thanks, man. We'll talk after the show. What are you doing later?
Who am I doing?
We can go. Wasn't there some karaoke going on somewhere, man? We can go do a I Got You, Babe, or something.
I
together.
got you, babe. I was really more down for some gypsies, tramps, and thieves. That's more my style.
Well, I'll let you be sure.
Oh, so suddenly you're a top. I don't see you for 3 months, and suddenly you're a top.
COVID changes people.
COVID changes people. You ever heard of prison gay? This is COVID gay. What are we talking about? I have no idea what's going on.
The grand opening of Riverbend Records, right?
guys
That's
are-
what we're talking about. The grand opening. This all
This is going to
takes
inspire
place.
a lot of people to show up.
Right, I was gonna say right now, Billy Hurst is going.
Please
This
stop
is how they
talking
talk about my
this is great.
station.
Yeah,
This is it.
He
COVID
just said they
gay.
had COVID and they were in this.
I swear I've sanitized. Yeah. I hope everybody listening can take a joke. If you don't get jokes,
Turn your radio off.
Oh my!
yeah. Anyway,
Tough time for jokes.
comedy's not pretty.
No,
So
and that doesn't matter anymore.
I'm sticking with my boy. Comedy is not pretty, man.
All right.
We're
just
enjoying
saying.
ourselves, right? I know at least 4 people that are having a good time right now.
And the fact that one of them is a sponsor makes me feel totally
Right.
comfortable because, that means we're going to be here next week. I usually picture Matt sitting home going, I'm done after this week. If he says spadoinkle one more time, no, I don't know, whatever it is I'm saying that makes you mad. I don't know. Well, everything. So Matt Tall's told us about what he's been doing during the pandemic. Yeah, tell me, you
We've
binge
been
watching TV or what?
My wife will tell you I only watch one program. I won't mention what it is, but I've worked through it. I feel like it's gone really fast.
My
And,
Little Pony.
Dexter.
We've tried
That's what
to.
he watched.
He's a brony. It's My Little Pony.
I had to throw that
He's
stuff away.
secretly a brony.
Not a secret anymore, bro.
We've gotten together at the house a few times whenever everybody was, as long as everybody's temperature was fair and everybody was comfortable with it. But
Everybody felt good, yeah.
we've managed to get together and keep things
Yeah.
going a little bit. Part of your family fest, and
It was
had
beautiful.
enough
You guys
things to keep me occupied.
jammed.
Not enough for Matt probably, but
You guys did a great job at Family
Enough
Fest.
practice to keep me busy, but gigging, I like to get out and play.
Don't get me away from the family.
Did put some hours.
My wife asked me why do you have something to do every night of the week? I'm just a busy man. I'm a hard worker. I'm a hard worker.
my
It's
wife's
not
like-
because I want you to take care of the kids while I leave.
Nah, my wife's more like, don't you have anything else to do? I get quite the opposite. My kids are grown enough.
Yeah.
All the kids can drive now, so
Yeah, well, I
give plenty of money to Macias Insurance.
well spent.
Yeah, that is. They treated me very well.
I was
I
going to
agree.
say, if you got a bunch of teenage drivers, you have to be gigging to pay for all that. The cars, the insurance, the plates,
You got it coming.
I make them pay for their own stuff.
I'm going to hobble my son as soon as he turns 16. But sorry, dude, you can't drive till your legs heal.
I'm an abusive parent, and I make my kids work and pay for their own stuff.
Wow.
I'm one of those mean, good-for-nothing parents that make their kids actually work for a living.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
that's
no.
that's a new concept.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
I know.
You weren't raised that way, were you?
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Kidding me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm
My
kidding you.
75 Monte Carlo with a blown motor was my first car. That would tell you differently.
Yeah.
And I had to work for it. I wasn't given it.
Right.
Yeah, I put my son to work this year. He's 14 and he wanted money. I'm like, well, if you want money, there's one way to get it.
That's
And
it.
There's two ways to get it. You can ask Grandma, and she might give you 5 or 10. But I know what you want costs more than that these days.
Yeah.
So yeah, off to work you go. And you know what? The funny thing is, like, he's always seemed like an inherently lazy child. Most kids are. They don't want to clean up their room or anything. But once they're getting paid, suddenly the boy can work.
Oh, yeah.
What, why won't you clean your room when I tell you to? You don't put no behind into that.
Yeah.
Right? Suddenly there's a few dollars an hour involved and you're all over it, man. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you're working your kids, and I don't feel so bad about working mine because
No,
I
you
really...
shouldn't. People who don't should feel bad about it.
Yeah, well, I don't have the money
Those
to
are the
just
people
give
who
you.
should feel bad.
Yeah. I'm not a rich enough parent to just give you money.
I don't think I would either way, man.
Yeah, even if I had...
Learn some accountability, for God's sake.
Yep.
What? What was that
What?
word? What was? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to go back. Let me get my phone out and look
I'm saying
up that
learn some
word.
accountability. You texted me like a half hour before the show and said, "You coming?" What? Where? Who is this?
And then you said, "Anybody else coming?" I'm like, "I don't know. Hold on."
Then I called him. You coming? All right, let's go.
Oh man, that's good
Right
stuff.
on
Well,
top of it.
hey man, jamming with Roth at Framley Fest. Was that your first show with him, or?
No,
He'd been out
Bluff City.
once before. He
Bluff
did
City
Roasted
when I was
Grill.
out of town.
Oh yeah, we played Loading Dock with him when Matt was out one day.
He's a hard worker.
Good
David
show.
Lee Roth's in the band? I didn't hear about this.
David Lee
John,
Roth.
I knew he
John Lee
needed a
Roth.
job.
John Lee Roth.
Oh,
He
John.
played to John Lee Hooker.
Oh,
We played
okay.
the first two
Son of John Lee
That
Hooker,
totally
whose
makes
mom
sense.
was a hooker. Who I don't think any of this is true.
Who was
Is his dad a
was he,
banker?
Their 70s
Yes.
show.
Okay. Now
Wasn't
it
there a
makes sense.
70s show? TJ Hooker.
TJ Hooker. Oh man, love me some Hooker. Oh yeah. Me and your neighbor
Eric,
and your
I
old
like
drummer Eric Hornitoad.
Eric Hornitoad.
Horny Toad. We used to work right at the it's now the Post Commons. It was Cafe La Rose, washing dishes together, and we would sing the TJ Hooker.
Oh,
I know it's the Fall Guy. I'm
believe
sorry,
it.
no, it was Fall Guy.
Fall
We
Guy.
would sing the Fall Guy theme, but we would make up our own words about washing dishes or whatever.
He brought some of that to Stubblefield. Brought some of that to Fat Finger as well.
That's
He's a
hilarious.
highly entertaining person.
Yes.
He
And
always
incredible
has
good-
been.
Incredibly good drummer.
Yeah, first time I remember meeting him in high school, and he said he was a drummer. I showed up to his house, and he had a drum set that I swear he got each piece at a yard sale because each one was a different color. And I'm like, dude, did you piece that together? He's, oh no, I did that on purpose. I'm like, all right, but I know you. You had $2 on that drum. That's pretty sweet, man. No, yeah, he was in a two-man band called Rare Breed back then. And it was like high school, and they were playing like, what were they, the talent competitions in the cafeteria and stuff like that. But he was always entertaining, always a funny
He
man.
is a lot of entertainment. John's a little less entertainment, but he makes up for it with his work ethic.
He's got a fast roll.
He's entertaining. You just have to pay attention more.
Oh yeah, You're
paying attention.
He gets his in
Yeah.
there.
You guys did absolutely fabulous at Framley Fest.
Oh, thank you.
It was,
Thank you.
I had a lot of people coming up asking, who are these guys? Because that was a new crowd for me, even pretty much. Most of those people I didn't know. It was all Southern folk moving down there. But yeah,
You were like, how old are they?
no. Well, I was just glad they were asking how old you were, not me.
I think that guy's an insurance salesman.
You see it coming right in the door.
I asked him about his guitar, and he tried to sell me insurance.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am still a little upset about the whole Framley Fest thing because Jeff Nelson had to tell you that I lost a U-Haul or a trailer. I mean, not a U. I lost a trailer full of gear on the way down. I'm like, you don't tell my insurance guy that. You wait for me. I have to decide whether I'm telling him that. I was not going to tell you that one.
Always working.
Yeah, well, Anyway.
Casualty never sleeps.
So you are going to file a claim now? Is that what you're saying?
No. I don't like to file claims, man. I try to not do that unless I have to. No, there was not enough damage to file a claim. Look, here's what happens with a guy like me. Something goes wrong on the road. My brain goes, get off the road quick. Get off the road quick.
Act like you didn't see it fall off.
Right?
Keep driving. Don't look back.
Find a safe place. Find a safe place. You'll figure out the rest later.
What's the safe word?
The safe word is knock it off.
So back to the radio show, folks.
Oh,
Riverbend Talent, brought to you by
Dennis, you're
Halpin
still
Music Company and by our guest, Mr. Matt Van Voorhis of Macias Insurance, and the Stubblefield Band brings you this show too.
Oh man!
And they're going to be at Riverbend Records grand opening Saturday, 12 to 4. And that's off the Homer Adams.
Oh, we're gonna. Can I do one more shameless plug? If you
Yes.
don't
Do as many shameless plugs. So you watch Shameless? Go ahead and plug it.
mind. British shameless.
Nice.
The Bluff City Halloween night.
Okay.
Doing
Nice.
Stubblefield 7 to 11 on Halloween night.
Nice.
Is that down in the sports bar?
I believe so.
Excellent, man. That's a cool place, man. They got that place set up nice. They need do they got a popcorn machine in there yet? They need one because I like to eat popcorn when I drink.
Work something out.
I just like to say weird stuff. Sorry, I don't.
Also going on Saturday, we got a Trailer Park Hero at Chez, Maryland,
Nice.
Saturday night. Anthony Nanny and Company, 3 to 7 and Borderline at Fast Eddie's. DJ Shane Cox at the Third Shoot in Alton. Wild Geese at Morrison's Irish Pub in Alton. Rogers and Neenhouse
Yeah.
at Baker's and Hale and Godfrey on Saturday. Midwest Avenue, that's Scott Wyatt, I think, 7 to 10 at George's Local Brew in Jerseyville. Lead Sled, 3 o'clock at the Hog Pit in Grafton. The Vault at Grafton Winery, 3 to 7. The Jarrells, 1 p.m. at the Loading Dock in Grafton. Roaming Home, 2 o'clock at Aries Winery in Grafton. Good day to be in Grafton.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Halloween bash with Hookie. Then you head on up to Chesterfield for that, 6 to 10 at Wild Pickens. Scott Marlin at Who Dats in Collinsville. Doc Holiday Band back at Deutz on Saturday night. Bangolicious. 6 p.m. at Bella Vista Winery in Maryville. Lanny and Julie, 7 o'clock at the Cabin at Judy Creek in Glen Carbon. The Trophy Mules, 6 p.m. at Reese's Brewery in Edwardsville. Dave Horton Acoustic Country, just so you know what kind of country. 12 o'clock at Wooden Nickel in Glen Carbon. Then he heads to Big Daddy's at 6 o'clock in Edwardsville. Double duty.
Dave Horton's busy.
Dave Horton, right? Yeah, and then Pat Liston in Highland at L. Flanagan's on Saturday. Flip the Frog up in Gillespie at Bezerman Super Bowl.
All
So
right.
they can say they played the Super Bowl now.
Sweet.
I'd put that in my bio.
I would too. Yeah.
And then Benbow City Shuffle, 6 o'clock to Camp Station in Staunton for Saturday. That's Saturday.
And that Super Bowl and the Bimbo City Shuffle's too close together. Now I got the old Super Bowl shuffle in my
Right.
head.
You do. Way to go, Fridge.
Way to go, Fridge. Nice.
On Sunday, we have a benefit for the
Excellent.
Oasis Women's Center fundraiser at Baker's and Hale. And it's 2 performers, Gavin O'Brien and Rob Schwartz.
There you go.
Gavin at 1 o'clock and Rob at 4. Baker's and Hale in Godfrey. Nate Sickmeyer and Company in Hollywood 5 at Fast Eddie's on Sunday. Open mic with Dr. Boyd, 2 o'clock at Chez, Maryland in Alton. Larry Gwaltney at the Grafton Winery on Sunday. Catfish Willie at the Hog Pit in Grafton on Sunday.
I like that one. Catfish Willie. I bet he's a cool dude.
I was hoping that's what you were snickering about. And,
Yeah. That's a good name. Catfish Willie.
Tanglefoot, 1 o'clock at the Loading Dock. Hookie, 1 o'clock at the Aries
That's
Winery.
not a good name.
No. How about the Kitchens?
I like that. The
2 to
Kitchens.
6. Yeah, well, you had the sandwich band, so why not?
Right. You can make my band in their band.
All right. You good. The Kitchens, 2 to 6 at Wild Pickens in Chesterfield on Sunday. Dave Horton back at it at Who Dats in Collinsville on Sunday. Scott and Michelle at Deutz Village Inn, 2 o'clock on Sunday. Dave Simmons and Jeff Bradley, 2 to 6 at Bella Vista Winery in Maryville.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
That's just Sunday.
I know.
Lanny, Julie, and Jonathan, 5 p.m. at Big Daddy's in Edwardsville. Pat Liston, 2 o'clock. They're all getting their gigs in before they shut them back down.
Right?
2 p.m. at the Boathouse in St. Charles on Sunday. And then Monday, Lanny and Julie at Big Daddy's, and Mr. Matt Tall, 6 p.m. at Prairie Inn in Dorsey, it says on this list.
Awesome, man.
You ever hear Matt Tall play?
Man, I heard that guy one time. He's all like,
No, that was you doing Captain Beefheart.
oh, yeah, that's right. I like to sound like I've been dipped in a vat of whiskey when I sing. No, actually, I've heard Matt sing with a band called Stubblefield. I heard him sing with a band called Folkhead. I heard him sing with a band called Five and Dimers. I heard him sing with Matt Tall Trio, Matt Tall Duo, Matt Tall Quintuplet.
Matt Tall and Friends.
I heard him sing as Matt Tall and Friends. I just heard him sing as Matt Tall.
That's a tall tale.
Yeah. Yeah, and I always like the way you do it. Even when you're playing other people's music, you leave a little bit of you in there.
It's because I can't play their music right. These guys will tell you.
There is no right.
There is no right. I'm going to play my interpretation of every
their
song.
song.
That's what I like to listen to, too. So.
Oh, that's what I like about it. Yeah.
I mean, it should be. It's art.
Art is not eternal.
No.
Therefore, art will be gone at 7
There's no
p.m.
real about it. I don't think anybody, a cover I play of any song, the guy who did it originally would go, that's terrible. A couple of them, maybe, but maybe once I get. I will sample a lot of songs just cold out in front of people, but once in a while.
That's kind of fun, though.
You gotta take risks, man.
It's rough, like especially like if it's an original and you don't really have it down yet, but you think for whatever reason you decide to throw it out there live one night and you don't really have it down. I've done that a few times.
No. I had Jimmy Messina walk in when I was playing one night. Him and his band sat at a table right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I really just wanted to put my guitar away and go run back to the car and wait until they left. Look in the back window until they left. But that's the night I played all original songs.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't know any better.
Right.
They didn't know if I was doing them wrong.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. I wasn't going to start playing some Logos and Messina, you know. But that's the beauty of original music.
Yep.
It's that.
I would have played some Kenny Loggins if I was it.
Yeah.
I would have cut Footloose on him.
Plays Ride Like the Wind.
What's
Was that Kenny Loggins?
I would have done the
Ride Like the Wind?
Top Gun song, the Danger Zone. That's good Kenny Loggins territory.
That's right in your wheelhouse for sure.
That's full on, yes.
You know, he was so good with Loggins and Messina. What happened to you, man?
Wasn't that in Caddyshack? I'm going to say it was.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Well, now that was a great movie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That made it
that
better.
was a great movie.
That made
A
it
lot of
better.
ground here.
I tell you what, though, that volleyball scene in Top Gun. Very homoerotic scene. I'm just saying, when he lifts him up this bike and they're high fiving and looking in each other's eyes, and it's just saying. I'm sorry, I don't know what.
Sky felt tingly.
Right? I felt something.
So jazzed up about that. He's half chubbed right now.
Oh my gosh. We should probably
I almost said we came full circle, but we have not. We have just went straight up into
we come full circle.
Dennis, would you like to say anything?
You're listening to Clark Howard.
Back to you, Dennis.
We're not even claiming that.
This is Clark Howard. I give financial advice. Don't buy stuff when it's new because it's expensive.
We used to be sponsored by Matt Van Boer.
Formerly sponsored by Matt Van Force of Macias Insurance. And Halpin, I'm sure, is emailing us right now saying, sorry, guys, it's over.
We're done. I'm sure Billy's canceled our game.
Billy Hurst is like those.
Right?
Clear the deck.
Kathy's, Love City's on the phone.
That's going to be a good time.
And
Saturday.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It may be full enough that you'll be playing till Monday.
Hopefully. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And you got Mr. Donuts right next door if you get hungry.
Mr. Donut, go over have a donut, get jacked up on sugar. And
Yeah.
There's a
Carbs,
barbecue
and I'll be
place
ready to go.
around the corner,
Carver's
too.
is
Right?
right around the corner. And those guys do it good, man. I've had some brisket out of there. It's pretty tasty.
With your
Better say
donuts?
that. You're gonna have to lure in some new sponsors after this segment.
Hey, yeah, come on up and sponsor me now. You heard the things I say. I'm genius.
You better compliment everybody.
Right. Well, if you're gonna say the stuff I say, you have to at least be nice when you do it, right? I don't know.
All right. Well, definitely get out there, folks, on Saturday. Check out our new record store. How's that sound?
Yeah, and
It's like 2 of them we got now.
one right across the street, one up there. And I'm telling you, man, vinyl is making a serious comeback, which it's great because they've taken the drop of frequencies from vinyl to CD was, look, it took a year or two to get used to the hearing things. And then when I finally went to MP3s, at first I'm like, what's wrong with this? There's so many frequencies that are missing. There's something. And I'm finally getting used to it. I'm glad to see people spin them back because those thick, full sounds, that's what the musician wanted you to hear.
It reminds you of being a little kid for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking with...
I'm sure he's going to be spinning some inside, too, right?
Well, we didn't get all the details.
We didn't get all the details.
Yeah, while you guys are playing... Yeah.
I don't see Billy not
Probably
having
while you guys are playing.
He's got
Probably has
having
speakers outside, playing like while we're playing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got to have his record player up there.
He's got to
yeah.
play, I'm sure.
You know, I was just trying to remember the other day, I was talking to a guy about vinyl, and he asked me what my first 45 was, and I think it was Maggie May by Rod Stewart. It's slightly embarrassing, but I think I still had like one of those plastic Fisher Price, like, I didn't even have a real turntable. It was one of those like suitcase Fisher Price ones or whatever. I was a partier at an early age. Hey, baby, you like Fisher Price music? Let's peel off these Pampers and party.
Wake up, man.
Right. So to wrap things up here, we are sponsored by Halpin. Go visit Halpin. And Halpin Halpin closed down for a week, but they reopened. They had a COVID closing where they sanitized. One of their staff got it, but they closed and sanitized, and they are back open again.
Opening for lessons in person now, right?
Yes, back to in-person lessons. So everybody support Halpin Music. And if you need some insurance, nobody better guy to call than Matt Van Boris. Make him come to your house and see you and have dinner with you, and tell him to bring his guitar and play a song before you buy insurance.
Sounds familiar.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I made him do.
Has anyone asked you to play a song yet since we say that
You
all?
always beat me up on that. No, they have not.
Oh, okay.
I think the word
Well, I was
got out.
hoping they'd
Thank
say
you.
yes.
You need to write a little insurance.
We'll get by.
ditty.
I should. I got through
Macias
high school
Insurance.
Spanish with that trick.
Maybe you can sing the coverage to him.
Right.
We've got 50,000.
For bodily accident. That'd be awesome, man. Just sing the whole policy.
That's the only way I would ever learn what was in my policy. I won't even let me tell. He's like, you only tell you what's in your policy? No, I pay you to just go away and just make sure it happens, man. I don't want to know about
But what
that.
if he could sing the policy to you?
Then I would
you
listen. I would. Yeah, you kidding
I'll
me?
work
It's-
on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like it. So a lot of great ideas. Your Facebook first, and now this. I mean, come on, $1 million ideas all over the place tonight.
It reminds me of right after we got our Mackie studio, we're learning how to use it. So I was singing while we was doing improvs. I was singing the
manual?
instruction manual. Then like 3 hours out of the manual. Then when Butch went back to mix it, he was like listening and going, "Oh yeah, I got to do that." Okay. True story. I think
That's great. Oh man! All right. Well, thanks so much to
Right
our
on,
sponsors.
fellas.
Thanks
for
so
having
much to the station for letting us come in here and do this. And thanks to all you people who are still tuned in after the past 55, 60 minutes, whatever.
And
Thanks so
we'll
much.
see you guys at Riverbend Records grand opening
Good
on
deal.
Saturday
Riverbend.
with the Stubblefield band.
Matt Square, Matt to the power of 2. Thank you so much. Riverbend Records Saturday, as he said. Prairie Inn Monday.
Right on.
And then Halloween show, Bluff City Grill on Halloween Saturday.
Yep.
All right, everybody, in the meantime, get out and support local music and art while you can.